One of these metals is going to 10x your money in the next 24 months. The other will barely keep pace with inflation. And right now, 95% of investors are picking the wrong one. Gold or silver, which one actually makes you rich? What I found will change how you see both of these metals forever. Picture this. It's March 6th, 2026. Gold has just shattered its all-time high, hitting $5,400 an ounce. Silver is surging, trading at $94. Everyone and their grandmother is scrambling, asking the exact same question. Which one should I buy? We're talking about your money, your retirement, your family's financial future. And the hard truth is, most people are going to choose wrong. But here's the secret, the critical piece of information that nobody is telling you about these two precious metals. Let me show you something called the gold-silver ratio. This single number is the key that unlocks which metal is dangerously undervalued and which one is just treading water. Right now, as I'm speaking, the ratio is sitting around 57 to 1. What does that mean? It means it takes 57 ounces of silver to buy just 1 single ounce of gold. Now, here's the part they don't teach you in school. For thousands of years, the historical average for this ratio wasn't 57, it was 15 to 1. And if you look at the actual geological reality, the mining ratio, how much silver comes out of the ground for every ounce of gold? It's only 8 to 1. Let that sink in for a moment. The market is currently pricing silver as if it's 57 times less valuable than gold, but the Earth itself tells us it's only 8 times less rare. This discrepancy makes silver, right now, arguably the most undervalued asset on the entire planet. And it gets even more interesting when you dig into the fundamentals. This isn't just about historical numbers, it's about what's happening today. Let me stack the evidence for you, piece by piece. Evidence number 1, supply deficit. For 5 consecutive years, the world has been in a silver supply deficit. That means we have consumed 800 million more ounces of silver than have been mined. We are literally eating through our stockpiles. And gold? No deficit. There's plenty of supply to go around. Evidence number 2, industrial demand. This is where the story gets really compelling. Silver is not just a pretty metal. It's a critical industrial component. It's inside your smartphone. It's in your car. It's in every solar panel being installed. It's essential for AI data centers, 5G towers, and the entire electric vehicle revolution. Every single major technological trend that is shaping our future needs silver. And gold? Well, it's beautiful. It sits in vaults. It doesn't really do anything. Evidence number 3, above ground stock. This might just blow your mind. Almost all the gold ever mined in human history still exists today. It's sitting securely in central bank vaults, in jewelry boxes, and in investment bars. But silver is different. It gets used up. It gets consumed and is gone forever. Every phone, every solar panel, every electronic device, the silver goes in and it never comes out. It's an expendable resource. And finally, evidence number 4, bull market performance. Look back through history. In every single precious metals bull market, without exception, silver has outperformed gold. Not by a little, but by a factor of 3 to 5 times. It's not a sometimes thing, it's an every time thing. In the 1970s bull run, silver 5x'd gold's performance. In the 2010 bull market, it 3x'd it. Do you see the pattern here? This isn't a random coincidence. This is the fundamental character of how silver behaves in a rising market. Now, let me tell you what this all really means for your money. This is the real story that nobody explains clearly. Gold and silver are not the same thing. They are not interchangeable. They serve completely different purposes in a portfolio. Gold is for wealth preservation. If you already have money, gold is how you keep it safe. It's a store of value. That's why central banks hold gold. That's why billionaires hold gold. They're not trying to get rich. They already are rich. They're playing defense, protecting their wealth from inflation and instability. But silver? Silver is for wealth creation. Silver is the vehicle that ordinary people can use to build fortunes. It's volatile, yes. It's explosive. It moves fast. When gold moves up 20%, it's not uncommon to see silver move 100%. So let me be crystal clear. If you are already wealthy and your primary goal is to protect what you have, buy gold. It's the responsible thing to do. But if you are trying to get wealthy, if you are looking to multiply your capital, silver is your weapon. Gold protects kings. Silver creates them. That is the fundamental difference that nobody ever talks about. So, what happens next? Where do we go from here? Here's what I am watching like a hawk. The gold-silver ratio is compressing. It has already dropped from over 80 down to 57 just this year. That trend is accelerating. If that ratio simply returns to its historical average of 15 to 1, what does that mean for the price? Well, if gold is trading at, let's say, $6,000 an ounce, a 15 to 1 ratio would put the price of silver at $400 per ounce. That's a massive move from today's price. Let's do the math. A move for gold to $6,000 or $7,000 an ounce, That's maybe a 30 or 40% upside from here. A solid return. But silver moving to $300 or $400 an ounce, that's a 300 to 400% upside. The math is incredibly clear. The potential for explosive growth lies with silver. Now, don't just take my word for it. I want you to be a savvy investor. Go check the gold-silver ratio for yourself. It's public information. Track the mining data and the supply deficit reports. Make your decisions based on cold, hard evidence, not on emotional hype or what the crowd is doing. If you want me to keep tracking both of these metals for you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be here breaking down the numbers and telling you exactly when that ratio breaks key levels and what it means for your money. Now, I want to hear from you. After seeing all this evidence, which one are you betting on? Gold or silver? Drop your choice in the comments below. I read every single one. This is JonFunds AG. Remember, gold protects, but silver creates. Invest with logic, not with hype. I'll see you in the next one. This video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions.